Welcome back to the Dinar Daily, everyone, where truth meets timing, and today's story could very well be the one we've all been waiting for. Viewers, stay close because what's happening right now in Iraq is nothing short of historic. After years of speculation, endless analysis, and countless setbacks, the long-anticipated revaluation of the Iraqi dinar appears to be entering its confirmed phase. Yes, you heard that right, confirmed. Iraq has officially begun releasing new, lower-denomination currency notes, and experts around the world are calling this the final signal that the exchange process is moving into its ultimate stage. Across Iraq, banks in cities like Baghdad, Basra, and Erbil have begun distributing newly printed 1, 5, 10, and 20 dinar notes. These aren't rumors or recycled images, they are real, verified notes now in public hands. And that one move changes everything. The introduction of lower denominations signals that Iraq's internal value system has shifted. Think about it. A country doesn't release 1 or 5 dinar bills unless the currency itself now carries enough value to make them practical. This points to one thing only. The dinar's purchasing power has increased, and it's happening right now. Excitement is spreading fast across Iraq and beyond. Citizens are holding in their hands what many are calling the new face of Iraq's economy. These lower denomination notes aren't just smaller in value, they symbolize a complete redesign of Iraq's financial identity. Early reports show enhanced security features, holographic threads, and a brand new Central Bank of Iraq insignia that reflects a modernized, stable, and internationally connected economy. The central bank has even confirmed that these notes are part of a new exchange rate structure, a phrase that for years has been the ultimate trigger word for dinar watchers worldwide. This isn't theoretical anymore. It's tangible, visible, and officially in motion. Behind the scenes, the ripple effect is already reaching across the globe. Multiple U.S. banking sources, including names like Chase, Wells Fargo, and several regional banks, have reportedly held internal briefings to update currency verification systems. These updates specifically mention new procedures for handling the Iraqi dinar. That's not a coincidence, that's coordination. Whenever a country revises or revalues its currency, banks worldwide must synchronize their exchange databases. Iraq's move with new notes, paired with these banking updates, suggests a synchronized timeline that's been building quietly for weeks. In fact, insiders say the last 72 hours have seen a wave of behind-the-scenes system tests at international banks. Some reports revealed test rate placeholders showing figures near 390 to 530 per dinar. While not official public rates, they show that the infrastructure for a higher valuation is already active. Now, with Iraq officially circulating new notes, those tests make perfect sense. It's part of a clear 3-step sequence: internal readiness, national release, and international visibility. And right now, we're watching the second phase unfold in real time. Inside Iraq, the public response has been nothing short of emotional. For decades, citizens have faced economic challenges that eroded confidence in their currency. But now, holding a 1 or 5 dinar note that actually carries value feels revolutionary. Shopkeepers in Baghdad have been quoted saying these bills feel lighter but stronger, both physically and symbolically. It's not just a new currency rollout. It's a psychological reset for an entire nation, a message that Iraq's economy is finally moving toward lasting strength and independence. Internationally, the timing is strategic. Just last week, both the International Monetary Fund and U.S. Treasury confirmed that Iraq's monetary reform program has completed its stabilization phase and entered what they call integration. That word means Iraq is no longer operating on an isolated economic track. It's being plugged back into global systems, like Forex and international clearing networks. Once this integration phase finalizes, Iraq's dinar can be listed, tracked, and traded at its true market rate, the long-awaited moment the world has been waiting for. Global banking systems are already syncing up in preparation. Overnight updates are being pushed through foreign exchange databases to align with potential new rate data. These processes can't be done impulsively. Every change must pass through the Federal Reserve, SWIFT, and global clearinghouses to ensure rate uniformity worldwide. This coordination typically takes several days, and analysts believe we're nearing the final stretch before international visibility. Now, everyone's asking the same question: what is the new rate? While Iraq's central bank hasn't published the final figure, most credible sources point to a range between $3.25 and $3.80 USD per dinar. That estimate aligns with Iraq's booming oil exports, foreign reserve strength, and the everyday usability of the new notes. At that rate, a 10 dinar bill would carry about 30 to 38 US dollars in value, a realistic, balanced range for both local commerce and global trading. The next major milestone is when this rate becomes publicly visible on international exchange platforms like Forex, Bloomberg, and official bank rate screens. Once that happens, the dinar becomes legally tradable worldwide, marking the official start of the public exchange phase. Reports suggest this could happen just days after Iraq's full system activation is complete. That would be the ultimate green light moment, when years of waiting finally transform into visible confirmation. Inside Iraq, banks are already preparing for the redenomination process, exchanging old high-value notes such as 25,000 and 50,000 dinar bills for the new lower denominations at the updated rate. This is not just a cosmetic move. It's a full financial reset designed to modernize circulation, reduce inflation risks, and bring Iraq's currency into line with global standards. For citizens, it's proof that their money once again has real worth. For investors and markets, it's proof that Iraq's economic reform plan is working exactly as designed. Meanwhile, across the United States and Europe, quiet preparations are unfolding. Internal banking memos reportedly reference emerging market currency adjustments, code for revaluation readiness. Bank employees and currency departments are being retrained on foreign exchange compliance, verification, and high-value transaction protocols. The timing couldn't be clearer. As Iraq confirms its lower notes, international banks appear to be gearing up in unison. For dinar holders worldwide, this is the moment for patience, awareness, and discipline. The temptation to act on rumors or rush into unofficial exchanges will be high. But the safest and smartest move is to wait for official confirmation through recognized banking channels. Once the rate is live, legitimate banks will provide secure, verified, and fully documented exchange processes. This is the time to stay calm and informed. If everything stays on track, legitimate exchange opportunities could appear sooner than most expect. But beyond the numbers, it's important to see the bigger picture. This isn't just a financial update. It's a national revival for Iraq. For years, the country has rebuilt from conflict, stabilized its government, and strengthened its economic partnerships. Oil revenues are strong, reserves are rising, and its central bank has restructured itself under international guidance. The revaluation of the dinar isn't only about exchange rates, it's about sovereignty, pride, and progress. Iraq's financial journey reflects a nation determined to reclaim its rightful place on the global stage. Every step from fiscal reform to currency modernization has built toward this moment. And now, as the new notes roll out, that vision is becoming reality. This transformation represents hope, not just for Iraq, but for emerging markets everywhere. It shows that transparency, collaboration, and persistence can restore stability and trust, even in economies that once faced collapse. If successful, Iraq's model could inspire similar reforms across developing nations, looking to rebuild with integrity and long-term sustainability. The entire world is now watching closely. For global investors, this could be one of the most significant currency events in decades. For Iraq, it's the culmination of years of hard work and global cooperation. The signs are all there: new notes, synchronized banking updates, verified rate tests, and international integration. The stage is set. Over the coming days, all eyes will turn to one thing: confirmation. Once Iraq's new rate officially appears on global systems, it will validate everything that's been building behind the scenes. That will be the moment when speculation ends and reality begins. The final exchange phase will no longer be a dream. It will be visible, tangible, and history-making. So keep your notes safe, stay informed, and don't let the noise distract you. The pieces are in motion, the timing is aligning, and the evidence is mounting. After all these years, it appears Iraq's long-awaited currency revaluation is unfolding before our very eyes. This is your RV confirmation alert. And if everything continues at this pace, we are witnessing Iraq's financial rebirth in real time. The new notes are out. The banks are sinking. And the global markets are watching. History isn't waiting, it's happening. Stay tuned right here on the Dinar Daily, because the next update could be the one that changes everything.